Athletes are like straw dogs. While we playing, they you know, oh, he's so great. I love Cam, I love Devale, I love this person. The minute you stop, then they like, all right, well, he was Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
he was Devale.
Speak, boy.
It's the truth though.
Former NFL wide receiver, turned actor, turned YouTube creator, Devale Ellis.
Oh,
how you feeling?
Feeling good. How
you doing?
I'm doing good. Doing good.
So are you a cigar smoker?
I'm not. Now I will partake.
So check this out. So would you like to make the toast first, because the guest has to make the toast first, or would you like to smoke first?
You know, I think we should toast on the.
Say less.
You know what
Pop
I'm saying?
it out there, my brother.
Let's toast to ownership. Ownership.
Yes, sir.
Or let's ownership, and also just a new experience for blackness in the world, not just America, in the world.
Appreciate that, brother.
Yes, sir.
Boom.
Cheers to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Catch you right there.
So boom, I already got your cigar right there. I'm gonna cut it for you. And you know, the thing that drawed me into cigars, bro, as you can know, being an athlete, it's stressful.
Yes. Yes.
You need outlets.
Yes.
And outlets that's not gonna cost you your career.
Absolutely.
You feel me?
Absolutely.
So for me, I did my research and I was like, what's something that I can do on hand that's stress relieving? You know what I'm saying? I got into cigar smoking. It was almost therapeutic. It was like a meditative sense. And with that, man, you know, I would do it before games. I would do it
before games?
Before practice.
Calm you down?
Everything.
Yeah.
And everything.
Yeah.
Boom. Just smoke it,
Nice.
twirl it, and there you go.
It's nice, man.
Courtesy of my people at ST DuPont. Boom, there you go. Like, you know what you got going on, brother. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
So,
I see.
You feel me? Let's go on and get right in it then.
Let's get in it.
From one football player to another.
Yes.
How was that transition going from the Shield of the NFL to Hollywood?
It's different, you know, because when you're an athlete, as you know, and you'll know about this better than me, when you're a highly touted athlete, there's a guidance from the time you're a young prodigy. If you're a tall 10-year-old, you're fast, you can jump high, from the time you're that age, people are guiding you through. This is the junior high school you go to, then the high school, college, you get to college, these are the classes you take, this is your agent, boom, boom, boom. You kind of know step by step. Going into Hollywood, it's like, there's no combine. There's no college process that people walk you through and say, oh, you want to be in a movie star, this is how you do it. They just say, get to LA.
It's a lot of people that are clueless to the real world. They're clueless to the hustle.
Well, people don't realize, they say, why didn't you last that long in the NFL? And you know this more than anybody. Being in the NFL is not just about athletic ability. There has to be a want to be at that level. Like there has to be a grit that you wake up and you got to be like, I'm going out there to bust ass.
The thing, that's true. That's big facts, because think of it. When you're in middle school, the only thing your carrot is, bro, I got to go to high school. I got to make the JV team or the 9th grade team.
Yes.
When you get to high school, the main thing that you're chasing is, man, I got to get varsity. I got to start varsity. Then when you get to varsity, it's like, okay, I got to get a scholarship offer. I got to get a scholarship offer. Then when you get the scholarship offer and you go to school, it's like, I got to go to the league.
Yeah.
Then when you get to the league, it's like, what's next?
Right. Where's the purpose once you've done all that? Once you made it to the league, once you made money, now you're looking for a sense of purpose.
Right.
And trying to find that purpose is where a lot of athletes lose themselves in the transition.
That's fact.
Because if they don't have a purpose, it's like, nobody's telling me to go lift weights or run. I wake up in the morning, I got money in my bank account, what do I do?
What do I do?
That's when depression creeps in. Because you ever heard of the term straw dogs?
No, sir.
So straw dogs is like, these were these straw statues that they used to They used to make parades and they'd have these big straw statues, and they would, at the parade, people would throw beads at them, throw money, and they would praise these statues, right? Everybody would be like, oh, look at this statue, it's so beautiful. But at the end of the parade, it had no purpose. So you know what they did? They burned it.
What?
That's athletes. Athletes are like straw dogs. While we playing, they you know, oh, he's so great. I love Cam, I love Devale, I love this person. The minute you stop, then they like, all right, well, he was Cam. You know what I'm saying?
Boy,
he was Devale.
Speak, boy.
It's the truth, though. It's the truth. That's what they do to us.
But that's a Snapple fact. Like, that's
why people straw dogs.
Bro,
Look up straw
dogs. Check that
Look
out.
up straw dogs, bro.
So going from the director to the head coach, what's that like?
It's funny because football is like the military. You just listen to what the coach say, right? Like they don't really ask you for any input, especially being a receiver. It's like they may ask the quarterbacks, hey, Cam, what you think about this? Right. Receivers just, yo, get your depth, turn around, be at the spot. If you can't do that, then you can't play.
Right.
Acting is different. They'll ask you, like, when you read the script, what were you thinking? What do you think the character believes? You know what I'm saying? How do you feel the character exists? And you get a chance to develop it, which is why I love it, because I get to input some of my life on every character that I play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different than football because I get to create.
A person that I look up to, me growing up in Atlanta. How is it working with Tyler Perry? Big dog.
Bro, he's the only billionaire I know, right? But I can call him on the phone.
Yeah.
And be like, Tyler has helped me, so everything that I do, I own it.
You own all the content.
And it was something that he said to me, he said, Devale, you will never have full autonomy over your life, your time, or your money if you do not own your content.
Oh.
And it put me in a different lane, because now I don't have to just accept any role because I need the money.
Right.
I'm in a position where I own my content and I'm making money, so you don't want me to play this guy? Fine, I'll just wait till someone does.
Can I cheers to that? Can we cheers to that?
We can cheers to that.
Ownership.
Ownership,
What
bro.
you said. I ain't said it, you said it. You feel me?
I said it.
Boom. So going to the next phase, your YouTube channel with you and your wife, Kadeen, right? It's something it's impactful, it's needed.
I appreciate that.
And is hip people loving each other.
Yeah.
A long while being parents.
Yeah.
A long while pulling back the curtain of perfection.
Yes.
A long while.
That was the big part right there.
A long while touching on topics that are very touchy in relationships. A long while being transparent.
Yes.
What do you want your viewership to see when they follow you guys on YouTube?
Well, the first thing I have to say, shout out to my wife.
Yeah.
My beautiful wife, Kadeen, I love you, baby. We've been together in this since we were 18. For me, what I wanted to show people when I started the YouTube channel was to show the realities of marriage.
Yeah.
Because we had posted a picture way before any of the YouTube and anything started of Kadeen and I and my son Jackson, and we all had Tim's on in a white shirt. And people were like, oh, this is relationship goals. And I was kind of like, damn, like, for people to say relationship goals just because they see the picture and they think it's perfect because we have matching shirts and I have a son, I want them to understand that there was a lot of work that went into creating this goal.
It is.
And there's a lot of times where you looking at that person across from you that's your life partner, that y'all don't agree on everything. So people think relationship goals is that me and Kadeen sit down and agree on everything. So for me, it was just like, yo, let's show them what we go through. Let's have our debates in public so people can see, so that we can teach the next generation what it's like to be married.
Wow.
And that's how it all started.
Man, off camera, I got to play for you.
Well, not to cut you off, but you grew up with your dad, right?
I did.
How often did you and your dad talk about relationships?
Well, I grew up in a house that was religious based.
Okay, me too.
So my father was a preacher.
My father's a deacon.
And boy, look at that.
You know
what I'm saying?
So we have an understanding there.
And the thing was this, I never really had a conversation about sex with my dad.
That sounds so real to me. Because people say, you and your father ever talked about sex?
No.
No.
You just have to, it's just one of those things in life where you just have to figure it out. But the most influential person in my life is my dad. But growing up, man, I just didn't. It's just something that we never even talked about. You know what I'm saying?
That right there is why I do what I do on the show. When I retired from the league, I had a mentorship program in Brooklyn, East New York, Brooklyn. Shout out to Brooklyn Renegades, Brooklyn United. But I was mentoring about 400 kids, young men and young women. 75% of them grew up without their dads. But even the ones who did have their fathers, they never spoke to them about relationships. So they used to come to me in college, Coach Devale, I'm thinking about doing this, I'm thinking about doing that, what do you think? And I was like, man, I got all this information, and if there's one thing that I wish someone would have told me in the beginning of my marriage was about marriage, then I think my marriage would have been better the first 5 years. I'm a millennial man, I'm a black man, I got my wife, I got my career, I got my house, checking the boxes, but no one spoke to me about how to be a husband.
Right.
I wasn't being the right husband for her. I was being the right husband who I thought I needed to be, but I wasn't being the right husband for her. And it didn't even have anything to do with infidelity. It was just me not being present for her emotionally.
It's just not connected. Y'all not connected.
Huge disconnect, bro.
Wi-Fi wasn't connected.
No Wi-Fi connection, no bars.
That's crazy.
Once we figured it out though, I said I gotta tell people this. Because nobody told me. If somebody would have told me, my first 5 years wouldn't have been so tumultuous.
Being in a relationship or being married for 10 years is something that needs a plaque, an accolade, or something.
Thank you.
But it's not.
And
at the end of the day, your wife gonna say something that pretty much every woman gonna say, just do your job, right?
Yeah.
We have a section where we call the nightcap.
Okay.
Right. And I'm empty right now. I gotta get, it's gonna take too much because I'm comfortable.
I'll get empty with you then.
Pad. It's simple. We ask the same question.
Okay.
Well, you drink like a sailor.
I got 3 kids.
It's swell. Okay.
If I gotta relax, you know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? You can let your hair down here, you know what I'm saying? For the nightcap question, I asked the same question and you have to answer it to your likeness, right? What's now? What's next for Devale Ellis? And is there anything that you want to do that you haven't done yet?
What's now is acting. Building with my wife and building a foundation and a legacy for my family. That's what's now. I'm working on building that now. My legacy for my kids and my wife and me, everything that's happening now. What's next is creating an opportunity for people who look like me and look like you. Because everybody ain't gonna wake up 6'5" and be Cam Newton. Everybody ain't gonna be fast and be able to run a 4.2 like Devale. But there are other men and women who can do things that can help create this type of space. And I want to be able to create a platform where they can learn and they can kind of have a combine system to get here like we have for football. So that's what's next. And something I would like to do ultimately, I know my wife is gonna hate that I say this, but I would like to get into politics.
What?
Yeah, I want to be able to have a voice that speaks not only in the entertainment realm. Like I want to be able to make a change that's going to affect people on a daily basis. Like I really, really think that my wife is going to hate that I say that. You can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it. I want to do that.
So if it's up to you, like what would, like perfect world? Are you a judge? Are you a police officer? Are you a mayor?
I'd be the governor of New York. Governor of New York.
Governor of New York. But you're an ATLian right now, bro. How long you been in ATL?
I just moved here last week. I was filming for over a year. I've been filming for over a year. So I've been going back and forth. We lived in LA.
So you're permanently here?
I'm permanently here. We just bought a crib here.
How long are you planning on being in Atlanta?
I'm probably going to be in Atlanta until my kids graduate.
So that's at least 15, 20 years.
15, 20 years. So at that point, I'll be 56. I'll still be doing some big time blockbuster movies. But once I get around 60, I might as well be the governor like Arnold Schwarzenegger did in Cali.
You might as well. It's attainable.
I'm gonna work towards it. My wife ain't gonna want to hear that. Kay, I'm sorry I broke the news here on Cam's show.
It's all right.
I'm sorry, but he brought it. That was the liquor.
We need the tea. We need the tea. Man, Devale, listen, bro. Appreciate you for blessing me and the show Sip and Smoke with your presence, with your thoughts, your wisdom, and really impacting the youth, bro. Giving hope. And with that being said, bro, I'm gonna close the show. It's a simple method: one finger, one pinky, one thumb, one love. Sip and smoke.
Ooh, I like that.
We out of here.
I like that. I like that.
You like that?
I like that.
All ones.
I like that, baby. All ones. All ones, baby.
We out of here, man.
All ones.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Boom.
Appreciate you.
It's a great debate.